Now, in this video, we're going to be looking at a quick activity, and that's finding points on a number line. Now, here we're asking the instructions to find the following points on the number line. So let's quickly just get this together. Let me start at -5. We have a number line here. Let's just label it -4, -3, -2, -1. This would be my 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, first digit that they are asking us to find is the digit 7 on our number line. Okay, so let's look at our number line. So we would start at 0, the origin, and since it's positive 7, it means that I'm going 7 to my right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in finding 7 on my number line, this would be my point that I'm looking for. So this point there, that point there, I would find my 7 right there. Now the next digit that they're asking us to find in B is -4. Again, I am starting at 0, my origin, and since it's -4, the negative sign tells us that we're going in a left direction or a negative direction. That is a left direction. Okay, so I'm moving to my left of 0, and that's 1. I'm moving 4 places, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this place here on my number line, this place here, let me circle it in a different color. Let me use a blue. Okay, this place here, this position here, this is my -4. Okay, so right here would be my -4 that I'm looking for in part B. Now part C may look a little bit tricky, but it's not real. Now if you look at part C, you have 3/2, and from the playlist on fractions, simplifying fractions, we could simplify this fraction, and we would say 2 into 3 goes 1 time, remainder, I have a 1/2. So if you're not clear on what is happening here, you could always visit our playlist on fractions, where we use diagrams to simplify fractions. I believe it's much clearer there. Now really what I'm looking for is 1.5. So first thing, let me change my color again. Let me just change this quickly. The first thing I'm looking for is 1, okay? Because this is my whole number. I have 1, and then I need a half. So a half would be halfway between 1 and 2. So somewhere there, okay? That would be a half. So if I want 1.5, then it simply means then I'm interested in this position. So 1.5 would be here, and 1.5 is the same as 3/2. So that's my position here that I'm looking for. It's that easy. Now if I'm looking for 0.25, now again from our playlist, you would know that 0.25 on conversion, 0.25 is the same as a quarter. Okay, so I am asking myself now, where can I find a quarter? Okay, now a quarter obviously is less than 1, and it is greater than 0, so it simply means then a quarter can be found between 0 and 1. So the total, as we would have learned on fractions, from 0 to 1 would be 1 unit. That would be a whole. Now in my whole, I would have to have 4 equal parts. So this suggests then that I would have to divide the distance between 0 and 1 into 4 equal parts. So let's do that. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts now. So from 0 to the first one, that's 1 part, that's the second part, that's the third part, and that's the fourth part. Now if I want a quarter, I want 1 out of the 4. So I'm moving from 0, I'm stopping at the first one. Okay, so that would be my quarter right here. Okay, this would be my 1. That position there would be my 1 out of 4, or my 0.25, this first position there that I've colored in blue, the first red marker. Okay, and again, you can take 5/3. Let's move quickly to E, 5/3, and 5/3 can be simplified to say 3 into 5 goes 1 time, and remainder 2/3. Okay, now what this is saying is that I have 1 unit and 2/3. Oh, so this would be 1 and 2. Oh, let me change this number. Okay, guys, let me just change this number because I've already have something in between there. I want to use a different number to use up the space a bit more on the number line. Okay, so let's change that. Yes, so let's change that to 13/3. Okay, didn't want us to have figures so close up. Didn't realize when I was making up these questions out of my head. All right, so let's change that so we have the figures a bit more spaced. Now here we have a 13/3, and we know that 13/3 can be simplified to say then how many sets of 3's can I get out of 13? I can get a total of 4 and remainder 1/3. So now basically what I'm looking at my whole number, and my whole number is 4. So this would suggest that starting from 0 I would count 4 units to my right. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm at 4. Now after I've reached 4, then I'm going to look at my fraction. Now if you notice, the denominator in my fraction is 3 and the numerator says 1. So the distance between 4 and 5, I must divide it into 3 equal parts. It's that easy. Now let's just divide this into 3 equal parts. That's 1 and that's 2. So this now I have divided the distance into 3 equal parts. Now I need only 1 out of 3. Alright, so I've moved my 4 already. So I am going to move an additional 1 out of 3. So this is 1 out of 3. So 4 and 1/3 is the same as 13/3. So this would be my position that I'm interested in right here. This would be my 13/3, and that's that position there, this position right there. Okay guys, all right, yes, it's that easy. And bye bye, feel free to leave a question or comment if you're still not sure. Okay, good.